What's up, everyone? My name is Phil. The channel is sPulls, and we are back with another card opening video, more of a card reveal video, I guess you could call it. Excuse me. It's currently the day after Christmas when I'm recording this, and I've gotten a little bit of a cold, so apologies if I sound even more hoarse or deeper voice than regular. I can't help it. I'm getting better, though, and I washed my hands before handling the card, so if you buy anything from me, just know that there are no germs on the cards, all right? Glad we got that out of the way. I had a lot of requests on the channel to do kind of stuff for my personal collection or cards that I've recently purchased or gotten, you know, while opening products. And so I figured why not to kind of recap 2019 as we go into 2020, kind of show you guys, kind of do a top 10 of, you know, the 10 kind of favorite cards or best cards that I acquired this year.
Oh my God! Wow!
So I thought that would be pretty cool. So I lined up 10 things that I thought were like the best cards that I have. And it's just an opinion thing. I've got cards that are maybe worth more than a couple things in here, but this is kind of, you know, I wanted to mix it up a little bit, not just do all baseball cards. So there's some other stuff in there, but also just things that I was really excited about getting this year. Before we get to that though, if you guys go and check out the $1,000 mystery box video, Houdini and I teamed up to do a giveaway for one spot in a Transcendent break, which happened yesterday, and then the randoms today. Anyways, Houdini was like, you know, I only gave away a $500 spot. I need to do it again. You know, because he's just way too generous of a guy. So he's going to do the exact same thing for a New Year's Day Transcendent break, and he's giving away another spot. Go and watch that video if you haven't already. The same thing applies to this one. All you have to do is leave a positive comment down in the comment section below, and like and subscribe, of course, because why wouldn't you be doing that? So yeah, that's all you got to do. Leave a positive comment, and he will unveil a winner for that, probably New Year's Eve, maybe a couple days before. So yeah, that should be pretty fun. Transcendent's awesome. There might even be a Transcendent card or two in this top 10 today.
How about that?
So without further ado, let's get right on into it. Coming in at number 10, this is a card that I still feel like has a ton of upside. I'm biased because I am a Tampa Bay Lightning fan, but this is a Braden Point Young Guns, but Young Guns exclusive, number to 100. And I was looking for this card for a while, and I saw some raw ones on eBay, and these tend to be really hard to grade just because it's kind of that standard upper deck stock, which gets the kind of rough edges. Corners can be tough on these. So I really wanted to find one PSA graded already, and was able to pick up this PSA 10 on eBay not too long ago. I think Braden Point's a stud, and I think this card has a lot of room to grow. So that's why it's number 10. Moving along to number 9. This was a card that was huge for about a month, maybe 2 weeks. This was actually pulled for me by a breaker, Midwest Box Breaks, who I recently did kind of a sponsored break with. Really good guy. You should go and check them out. But yeah, this was basically the first Zion autograph that came out this year. This was the first product. It was Panini Contenders Draft Picks, and he pulled this out of a single pack that I bought, which was pretty crazy. It's numbered 3 of 5. Of course, like a dummy, I sent this thing into to PSA, and by the time it came back a 9. And by the time it came back, he was hurt, and so I'm gonna hold this for a while and wait till he's back on the court, and then you know, I'm not sure what I'll do with it. Probably flip it at that point, but still a really cool card, and was pulled for me by a breaker, which I thought was neat and deserved a spot on this list. So that is number 9. Moving along, and number 8 is actually 2 cards, which, you know, it's my channel, so I'll make the rules.
Okay.
But it's 2 cards, and it's a product that I'm absolutely obsessed with. I break a ton of this stuff, both online and personally, and it's my Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Hits from Topps Chrome Sapphire. And I've got, I think, 1 base auto and a bunch of like regular base, but I pulled this card out of a box. This is the orange to 25, and then this was opened for me by Houdini Cheap Fun Breaks over there, and the green auto of his to 50. I think this product's awesome. I think it has a ton of upside still, and I think you'll see when baseball season rolls around that these cards will continue to climb, because even sales now for the Big Four rookies and some of the other stuff in this are just absolutely insane. So yeah, that is going to be number, what was that, 8 on our list. I'm already losing track. Get it together. Number 7 is a card that I was super excited to see, and it came out of Gold Label this year, and that's Ken Griffey Jr. Mike Trout Dual Auto, number 2 of 5. I pulled this card myself. I bought a few boxes of Gold Label just to kind of give it a shot and see if it would be something that I would want to do on camera. I saw some of it opened, and it just kind of, I don't know, it didn't seem that great. And so I was like, why don't I get a few boxes, see how I can do. And I pulled this in one of them, and I'm like, of course I didn't do this on camera, because this card's insane. A lot of times you see like dual autos with sticker autos, and these are both on card, which I thought was awesome. And you've got arguably, one of the best players of all time, and one of the best generational players of all time there on the left, and somebody I idolized growing up. So I thought this card was really cool. It'll probably stay in my personal collection for a little while at least. But yeah, I thought it definitely deserved a spot on the list just because I pulled it myself, and it's a really cool card. Coming in at number, what are we at, 6? 7? I don't know. My editor will figure it out and put a little like boop thing. Are more Topps Chrome Sapphire, and these were both pulled for me online by Cheap Fun Breaks, Houdini. 2 Pete Alonso autos out of this product, which are a really tough auto to pull. In fact, I've been really trying to get a Tatis auto, and have had 0 luck. I've opened way too much of this stuff and still can't seem to track down that card. But the Alonsos are just as tough of a pull, and these trade for, I want to say, like around $1,000, maybe a little under that now that it's the off season, but still crazy that just the base auto goes for that much. But it's Sapphire, so I guess it's not that unusual. Here at number 5 is actually a card I just recently pulled out of a brand new product, and I've had some fun with it on Twitter because it is a card out of Bowman Draft Sapphire, which is basically just another version of Bowman Draft, but it's the online exclusive. I've opened a few boxes of this on the channel, and I pulled this card, Bryson Stott, and this is the 1/1 version, as you might be able to see right there if it wants to come up. Doesn't look like it does. I promise it's the 1/1. Yeah, this for some reason in this product they did away with superfractors, and instead they made this kind of pink color. They're 1/1s, and it's called something absolutely ridiculous. It's a type of sapphire, and I just call them Papadopoulos.
What?
So this was this was one I pulled. I've actually pulled 2 of these, which is crazy because I've only pulled 1 red, which is the 5, and I've pulled 2 1/1s. But yeah, this is the better prospect. I think he was the 14th overall pick. So pretty cool card, probably worth, I don't know, in the 1,500 range if I had to guess right now. And if this guy goes and takes off this year, it'll be way more than that. Here in the number 4 spot, I ran out of room, guys. Like there was too many cards that I had to choose from. So for this one, I went with just some Mike Trout cards that I pulled this year. Or not pulled, that I pulled 2 and I bought 2. 2 of his Topps Update rookies, 1 ungraded, which I'll probably send into PSA, and then I picked up a PSA 9 version. And then if you guys watch my Dynasty videos, you will have seen me pull both of these cards with these insane patches, numbered to 5, both autographed. I couldn't possibly take up 4 spots with Mike Trout, so he was already getting enough love on this video as it was, so I decided to throw all 4 of these in the number 4 spot. Because they were really cool cards, and Mike Trout's Mike Trout.
Patrick, your genius is showing.
So number 3, we have something a little different, not sports. This was a card that I have been wanting forever, and I finally pulled the trigger and got one. It is not graded, so it's always risky, you know, buying cards ungraded, especially Pokemon when they're, you know, this old. But it's got some wear, but it's still in decent condition. Probably would get like a 7 if I sent it in, which I think I'm going to. It is a Charizard base first edition Shadowless, which is the Pokemon card of all Pokemon cards. And as my collection has grown, I just knew I had to have one of these in there, and so I finally picked this guy up. For a decent price, which I was excited about. So, like I said, I probably will send that into PSA here shortly. Number 2 is a card that a lot of people are telling me to buy. I'm not the biggest basketball fan, but I was like, you know what, I'll make an investment on this card. And here it is. It's the 2003 Topps Chrome LeBron PSA 10 rookie card. A lot of people are telling me to hop on this, and not literally, I don't want to ruin it. But to get in on this card before it went up even more, and I was like, really, LeBron? I mean, he's, you know, been dominant for so long. How are his cards still, you know, not at their peak? And they, you know, but I finally decided to get one, and I think I picked this up at, I want to say $1,900, and by, I mean, a month later, it was already up to like 24. I haven't checked on it in a while to see what it's going for now, but that was a pretty solid pickup, and you know, hopefully this card just keeps going up, and who knows, maybe I'll try to get a few more, because I mean, LeBron stuff's not going to go down in value. I just don't really see that happening. And then number 1 is a card that you have seen on a video before, and when I was going through trying to figure out you know, what's going to be number 1, I was like, I really don't want to do a card that I've already shown on camera before, you know, being the number 1 card of this video. But I had no choice. I mean, this is by far the best card I own right now, and I wouldn't even call it a card. This thing is an art piece, and that is this oversized letter autograph 1 of 1 Mike Trout out of 2019 Transcendent. Just, I mean, absolutely incredible. I have no way of storing this right now. It's in a plastic bag that I then put in a comic holder. So I don't know what to do with it. You know, I do want to hang on to it because it's really awesome, but I need somebody to make me a custom one touch for this or something to store this thing in, because like right now it's hanging out in a comic book top loader, like I told you. But by far the coolest card I've seen this year, let alone own. And yeah, I had no choice but putting it at number 1 on the list. So that is going to do it, guys. Hope you enjoyed this top 10 video. Let me know if you did. Leave a comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Let me know if you want to see more stuff like this of, you know, mail days. You guys seem to enjoy that. And then kind of just going through some cards I pick up along the way. And also don't forget to leave a comment, a positive comment in the description below to be entered to win that Transcendent spot. Houdini will be giving that away, and I'll make sure to kind of notify you guys on Twitter, and in the comment, just make sure I have a way to get a hold of you if you do win. So yeah, guys, that's going to do it. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I will catch you on the next one. See ya.